had a chance to talk to you since you came aboard. What has the transition been like for you with this team and trying to integrate into this offense?
Well, it's a different offense. This offense has been known for having more of the college style, and I came from Joe Lombardi's offense, which is, I mean, what you've seen in New Orleans for the last couple of years. So it's everyone is familiar with the college style, so it's just kind of getting myself familiar with how the play is and everything. But nothing that's too surprising, but just kind of getting back to what I did back in college a little bit.
How about the opportunity just to see how you fit in this offense in an actual game?
Yeah, super excited for Friday. Super excited to just go out there and play and show the coaches what I can do. And I feel like I've had a lot of opportunities so far throughout camp. Got a lot of reps with the ones, and it's been great. But if I could show that in a formal preseason game, then that'd be great. So super excited about that.
When you kind of look at the landscape, it's a really strong tight end room, probably the strongest that this team's had since moving here. Kind of how do you see your role? I mean, obviously, guys are dinged up right now, but there's a lot of talk about Zach, and there's talk about Max, and there's talk about Trey. Do you feel like you're forgotten about a little bit?
No. I kind of rest my hat on my versatility, and for those who've seen last year, I played fullback a lot, and I know that this offense typically doesn't have a fullback, but if Cliff decides to, then we can. And along with, my ability to block in space, block in line up out wide, line up in the backfield, as well as my contributions on special teams. So I don't really feel that, I feel like I have a lane of my own in a sense.
How strong of a room is it?
Really strong, really talented. Zach has been playing for, I think, year 12 or somewhere around there. I mean, Zach's been playing for a long time, and he has a lot of knowledge. Max has been in the league. I think this is his 8th year. Definitely coming back from that injury, but has a lot of knowledge. So being able to soak that up, and then Trey, I mean, being the best tight end award winner coming out, first tight end off the board. I mean, it's just a lot of talent. I mean, it's probably the most talent I've been around. So in a tight end room. So I'm really excited to see where I fit in and just kind of contributing with everybody else in the group.
You mentioned that you've had a good camp, and it does seem like you've flashed on a daily basis. Are you were you worried that wasn't going to happen, or are you a pretty confident guy and you're like, yeah, I'm playing the way I expected to?
I'm confident. You always got to come in with confidence. I think that I've been surprising a lot of people because I've had people have put me in the category as a blocker, especially when you play fullback. People don't assume that you can, go out there and run routes and catch the ball. But I describe myself as just a football player. I feel like I can do a little bit of everything, and I felt that I felt that people were assuming that I was a blocker. That's why I really wanted to come here and show my pass catching abilities, which is, I think, is probably the best attribute about me.
What was your mindset when you decided to sign here? And was it the Cardinals being attractive? Were there other opportunities out there?
Well, I know that this offense is one of the best offenses in the league every single year, and just as a player, you want to be a part of that. And in the free agency process, they were talking about a lot of, just kind of using me out the backfield and just kind of multiple ways. And when you just have a talented quarterback, running back, deepest receiver group by far I've been around, you just want to be part of that and you want to contribute. So that's what was so attractive about here. It's, when a team went 10-0 to start off the season. And so it was great to see that, and, I just want to be a part of this team taking the next step.
I don't know how much time you've gotten to know him or talked to him, but I'm sure you had some interaction. What kind of a teammate have you found DeAndre Hopkins to be?
Yeah, so I played with DeAndre Hopkins earlier in my career when I was with the Houston Texans, so I got to know him a lot there. And getting back here, it was like we picked up right where we left off. He really, especially like my first 2 years, he really like took me in and kind of like showed me the ropes, showed me the team, and it's just a really great down to earth guy. So it's great that I can come to a new team, come to a new city, and have people I'm familiar with already here.
Okay, the last two players we talked to gave a grade on a 1 to 10 scale of Manny Jones' imitation of Kyler. Where do you fall on it?
So 10 being the greatest?
10 being the greatest.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was definitely good. I think he could have. I think he could have went in a little bit more, but I'm gonna say a solid 7. Solid 7. He got the walk, the do rag, the shades, like all that stuff. So that was a really good show last night.